Okay, sorry, I had to let my wife in. She just came in. So where were we? Okay, yeah, you're looking at a basic multivitamin, okay? So you would get something like this. I think this is a quality vitamin. That's a multivitamin. Take that as a basic. That's one. And it has all kinds of things. It's very difficult, as you will see, it's very difficult to get one thing. You can't go out and get vitamin C without having a load of other things as well. So, Centrum, that's my basic. And then I would go on to D3, vitamin D. That's really important. And now people take, well, what am I taking? I'm taking 5 of these tablets, and they're 2,000 international units. So I'm taking 10,000 international units of this, and I think it's important. And it helps do a lot of things. So what else? Super B complex. This, it says, supports energy metabolism, key nutrients to support electrolyte balance. So you start going into electrolytes, but it also helps with antioxidant, which is another aspect you need to get. There's all kinds of stuff which is happening to us, which we need help in combating. That's why you have vitamin E, which oxygenates things, oxygenates the blood, I believe. So this is one of the things that you would have. Women especially. She's taken a position in the background. As you can see, look, with her legs akimbo, I think is the expression.
I thought you're doing a video face.
You're what?
I thought you're doing
No, well, that's why I'm holding up the vitamins. Anyway, back to how do I possibly focus after this? So you're looking at calcium citrate. Well, calcium you need calcium, and D3, vitamin D, also are hand in hand. And in fact, it says on there, can you see it? With vitamin D3. So you can't get one without the other sometimes. This one, for strong bones and teeth, may reduce the risk of osteoporosis. Now, if you're a woman and you're watching this, and we've now managed with the new president of the US, we've managed to hone it down to an old-fashioned way that if you're watching this, you're either a man or a woman. If you used to identify as an aspidestra, you should be on a gardening program. But anyway, it's just men and women now. Oh God, was it ever so simple? I don't know. So you need zinc and you need magnesium. Magnesium is super for helping with sleep. Now this is probably amino. The aminos, they are building blocks. As it says here, let me see. It says the true strength of amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein used to help grow and maintain muscle tissue. So you need that. Now, because I'm working out and using weights and all of that, I actually take 3 to 5 milligrams of creatine. Now, a lot of people will be screaming, creatine, you can't do that. It's this and that. And so you'll be unlikely to be on the fence. The only as near as you can be to on the fence is where you just don't know what creatine is about. Creatine monohydrate, it helps give you a stronger approach to working out. So when I get up in the morning, I get up at around 4. That's if I'm being a good boy. I get up at 4 and I do everything. I take this straight away before I have a very light breakfast. A bowl of oats is what I usually have. And some people will be screaming, well, that's grain and you shouldn't be having that. But it's carbohydrates, which you need if you're going to work out. So I then know that I have about half an hour or 3/4 while I have a bath, eat my little breakfast, and I have 3 to 5 of the creatine. And I haven't noticed a terrific difference, but it does help that also helps to maintain and show some muscle. So it's a very common thing, well known in bodybuilding, and whether it's something that you really want to focus on, I know that you don't want to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger if you're 75 or 85. Heaven forbid you should be 85. It's not fun. So you may or may not choose to have that. It's not hugely expensive to buy. Now, I've just bought one thing which I've been reading a lot about this, and it's glutathione collagen. And this is supposed to be very good, clear skin. It has a lot of different benefits which you can find out about. I take 2 of these, that's the dosage, which I've only just started to take. As I say, it's best if you're looking at doing anything new, you've got to look at it that you're going to not accept everything that you're told. In fact, you're not going to totally accept anything that you're just told, but you'll find out very quickly that adding muscle, getting fit, getting healthier is an absolute minefield of information. You can read all day long, 24/7, and you still won't know everything that there is to know. Some of it's bullshit and some of it's not. I remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger was king, and another bodybuilder, Tom Platz, who was an incredible bodybuilder, but he absolutely was in awe of the Oak, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he thought, if I just copy everything that he does, then I'll be on my way. And he did that. And he copied everything, no matter what. If Arnold had a blonde girlfriend, he got a blonde girlfriend. If he was there 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the afternoon, if he had a sports car, he got a sports car. He did everything. And it didn't work. So much so that he got very discouraged, and he didn't go in the gym again for about 3 weeks. And then he went in and he decided that he was going to do what he was going to do. And that's what I decided. A lot of what I do, I see other people doing. And I take in what I want to take in, and I look at how different people have had awesome results doing different things. You know, in the beginning, when all of these bodybuilders really started getting into it, they used to do morning and afternoon. They do 2 or 3, 4 hours. They do what they call split sets. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that you must surprise the muscles. So you go in there, and if you've been lifting 5 pounds 35 times, now you go in and you lift 10 pounds 20 times, so that the muscle never gets quite used to accommodating a certain challenge. Find out what you can. If you look at some of the other people who have recommended other things, there are those who say that you should go in and lift to failure. And maybe that will work for you. Try it, but get a basic routine that you are comfortable, well, not exactly comfortable with, but that you can do and that you can enjoy and you can do without thinking. That's why I keep saying I get up at 4, I have my alarm on at 4, and when I'm being good, I get out of bed and I go and I have a spoonful of creatine, and I have a bowl of oats. Then I go in and I shave, brush my teeth, have a shower in cold water. Then I come out, get dressed in my shorts, put the mat down, and then I do my exercises. And during that whole time, I do not think about anything outside of being in there doing my exercises. So, the greatest, youngest heavyweight boxer in the world was Iron Mike Tyson. And he says that you must be disciplined. So, maybe you do have a natural tendency to exercise, to lift weights. Maybe you've got great genetics. Maybe you're already looking good. Maybe all of that might be termed a natural talent. But it's discipline that will get you where you want to go. And Mike said that discipline is the ability or the willingness to do what you don't like doing and do it as if you enjoy it. So, if you're looking at all of these, taking all these pills, you can say, oh, I couldn't take that many, I can't take pills because it does this or it does that. Fine. I'm not trying to make it so that what fits me fits you. But I remember one thing that I read. Richard Bach said, Richard Bach was the man who wrote Jonathan Livingston Seagull, which that's a good book to read about going for goals and setting targets which the people that you know will say, you're not going to do that, are you? Oh my God, that's been proven to be no good. If you accept what other people are thinking of you as being the way to go, good luck and goodbye, because you won't own yourself. So, if you really want to do what you want to do, then set your targets and do them every day without thinking about it. Think only about what the exercise is doing to you. If you're working your abdominal muscles, then think about them, tighten them. If you're doing your arms, think about how good your arms are going to be when they're really strong, how you're going to be able to balance, how you're going to be able to walk without falling now that you're an old fart. So, Richard Bach said, if you argue for your limitations, sure enough, they are yours. So don't set limitations. Just do what you've got to do and set and develop and keep to a system or a habit which will serve you and get you where you want to go. So I hope you will get something from this video. I hope it will help you, because believe me, the one thing I do know is if you let the old man in or the old woman, boy, it's going to be a rapid, slippery slope that you'll be sliding down on your ass in no time. Don't do it. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you make comments, try to make a comment which is going to help everybody. Because if you make a comment which inspires me to cover a different subject, I will research it and I will do my best to be informative and helpful and positive. So, comment and share. Every time you share, no matter which channel you go to, which video you look at, by sharing you help that person who put the time in, like I put time in on this. And sharing will alert the algorithms, the great God algorithm on YouTube, and say, oh, people are looking at this, so we'll push it and help them. Thanks a lot. Have a good workout. Do well. Don't grow old.